Hey guys, welcome back to another Vibes and Frequencies video. If you happen to be new to my channel, my name is Nathan and I make videos that have to do with highly specialized information regarding crystals and how to invoke magic in our lives. Generally, that topic has to do with crystals too. Now, in this video, what I wanted to do was show you guys kind of my situation, all the crystals I got going on, and share a lot about myself and just be a little bit more personal with you guys. This last video that I posted before this one is a little bit more serious, so I wanted to do kind of like a fun video. And honestly, I just got some new crystals and I'm really excited, guys. So I just wanted to bust it out and show you. If you are new to my channel, then you might not know, actually, that I live in my car. This is my Ford Fiesta right here. I've been living in the car for I think like 6 or 7 months. And when I left out to do this, it was because I 100% believed in myself that I would be successful on YouTube, and because I trust the universe and I knew that I would be okay. And that proved true the whole ride. You know, I only recently figured out how to start making an income for myself here on YouTube. But before that, I was supported even so. The universe has a trippy way of supporting us, you know, like if I ever needed anything, for some reason, someone would just show up offering it to me. You know, people would be donating to me, so on and so forth. So the reason that I'm sharing that with you guys is because the life that I've chosen to live, it's pretty alternative, and I've had a lot of people judge me along the way. You know, a lot of people project at me that I'm homeless, you know, that like I'm just kind of like a burnout, you know, things like this. And this is not the case. So I wanted to show you guys and share with you my truth and show you all the crystals I got in my car. I've got like 100 pounds of crystals that I live in this car with, literally. And, you know, I just wanted to show you guys the truth is that I'm a weirdo. I'm a very strange person with a completely different life path and choices that make me happy that are different from what most people feel and what most people are connected to and believe in. And still, I'm able to live a life that is resonant of who I truly am in my heart. And I just wanted to emphasize that to you guys, that it's worked out for me, so why not you? You know, why not you? Why, if we're all so strange here, then why can't we just be weird and live our lives? Why do we have to do what everybody else tells us to do? My personal opinion on that is because people are afraid to do something different that they haven't seen anybody else do before. But when you realize how powerful you are, and you realize that you can trust the universe and that it supports you no matter what, well then at that point, it's like, why wouldn't you have the confidence to just be you? Why would you need to try to be someone else when you could be you? So, I didn't plan on doing that spiel in the beginning. As a matter of fact, I don't plan much that has to do with my videos. I kind of just wing it. So I want to show you guys some of the stuff I got going on. You know, I do live in my car and I do run an entire crystal business where I ship crystals to people, all these kinds of things, right? So my car is basically just a huge beacon of massive crystal energy. Like all the crazy shit I got going on in here, guys, my car is not a car, it is a portal. So this is what it looks like in the back of my car. You know, I've really modified it. I've taken a lot of things out. And so this is basically where, you know, I've got my clothes and things in here. And then, you know, I've got like shipping stuff. In here is where I keep crystals and things like this. So the very first one that I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna turn this camera around. Please bear with me for this because, well, I haven't fully figured out how to use this camera apparently, even though I've had it for a very long time, since I was in Costa Rica. Okay, boom, here we go. First things first, I wanna show you guys some of the Moldavite I got. And lucky, I anticipated that it might be dark, so I brought this cool light. Check it out. Oh yeah. So these are the Libyan Desert glass collection that I've got going on right now. And I do like to keep everything as organized as possible. So the ones that I'm selling, I like to keep in individual pockets. Ones I'm doing special projects with, I tend to pair with other things. And then, you know, here are some ones that I'm still personally working with. Now, Libyan Desert glass is just, it's so freaking special. This is the energy, honestly, guys, out of everything that I'm loving more than anything right now. I'm working with this energy so much and it's so juicy. The connection that I got for Libyan Desert glass, I've never seen this high quality, and the energy is just superb. And you know, one of the funny things about, those are my yellow Crocs, you know, just live and laugh here over here with my yellow Crocs. One of the funny things about the fact that I sell crystals is that the only reason that I do this, it's 100% because I freaking love them so much. So when I bring in these crystals with the intention to sell them, and then I'm vibing with the energy and I just love them so much, it's like kind of hard to let them go. But I do. Except sometimes, which I'll show you the crystals that I decided to keep for myself. And I'm gonna bust out my whole vest for you guys and show you all this crazy stuff I got going on with crystals in just a second. So now we're gonna turn the camera around again here. Bear with me again. I think I might be figuring out how to do this. Nope. All right, well, you just had me stare in your eyes creepily for a second there. Something else that's kind of cool about this lifestyle of just being on the road is, well, okay, firstly, we're in Sedona, Arizona. That's my friend's tent over there, by the way. That's my friend Des. And yeah. One of the cool things is that I could go all over the place. And I also have tons of free time. Now, what I choose to do with my free time always has to do with crystals. So I've really been practicing my wrapping skills. These are black tektites. These are Obsidians. These are Lemurian Quartz. You got like an amethyst thing here. Oh, these. This energy, guys, is freaking legit. Freaking legit. These are singing Lemurian Quartz. I just got these in. So I'm gonna be working with these a little bit, and then I'll probably get some of these up on my Etsy with some cool special activations for you guys. Oh, this reminds me. I have got to show you this. You guys are gonna be freaking pumped about this. By the way, this is what it looks like when you live in a Ford Fiesta. So we've got my bed stuff here. So you got like the pillow and everything, and I just keep these up on that. Oh, here you go. Check this bad boy out. This is my amethyst geode, which I literally sleep with behind my head every single night. That's where it lives. And then I've got this huge, massive piece of quartz here. And this is Arkansas quartz I've just been channeling so much Reiki into. So I sleep with these just behind my head every single night. And you guys can imagine that my crown chakra is tingling. You know, I've adjusted now, but like these things are pretty crazy, you know? Okay, I wanted to show these to you guys too. These are honestly the whole reason I'm making this video. I am absolutely in love. These are Diamantina Lemurians. And these are a really great example of something that I went and spent pretty much all of my money on, and now I'm having a hard time selling them and listing them because I really like them a lot. The energy of these is actually better than the Diamantina Lemurian Quartz wand that I wave around in my videos, believe it or not. That's this one here. You guys have seen me waving this around. So these are all the same thing, you know, they're all this kind. This one's just bigger. But for some reason, I would never claim to know why, the energy of these is just superb. I don't know if you guys, if all of you have tried working with Lemurian Quartz, but I highly recommend it. I mean, this energy is so changing my life continuously, so much to the point where I feel that I'm just tapping into ridiculous high vibe information and ways of being and vibrations and all this trippy, really stuff I can't explain, and it's all because of Lemurian Quartz, specifically the Diamantina Lemurian Quartz, which is what I've got going on right here that I'm showing you guys. So these are pretty freaking sweet. I'll show you guys some of the other stuff I got going on in here. And then I'm gonna answer some questions that maybe you might have about living in your car and what it's actually like, you know? So this is a big old piece of Brazilian quartz, and this is actually the entire energetic reason that you guys see me here today making crystal videos and having it be as successful as it is. I used this quartz crystal here to shift myself to a completely new timeline where I am a successful YouTuber, and I came from a timeline where I was very depressed and having a very hard time in my life. And I actually got a whole video that I made the day that I was discussing this with you guys and how I was doing that. And I'll go ahead and list that in the description in case you guys are curious. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm just gonna tag my whole crystal review playlist and all that stuff below for you guys. If you feel like checking out a different video at the end of this, or even if you're bored right now and wanna check them out, there's some stuff down there for you. Then what I've got up here is Selenite. This is my Selenite car centerpiece. It used to be a piece of apophyllite that I had here, but I felt just kind of a strange feeling that it was meant for somebody else, listed it, and then it sold. So, and I'm really grateful that a really amazing, special person to me, who I believe is actually an angel, is the one who has that now. And I'm super connected to that piece, so I like to think I can like channel good vibes to her in her living room, which is where I think she has it. Okay. Oh, you know what I also got going on? Sorry for this weird movement here, guys. You know, I'm not a professional cinematographer. I'm just a guy who loves crystals. So, in the car window here, I've actually got it all gridded. So these are actually Arkansas quartz that I have Reiki activated, and I continuously do this and soup up the energy. And I got my whole car gridded with this Reiki quartz, and I love it so much. So, you know, you can see them right in there too. I just thought I'd show you guys that. I think it's kind of cool. So let me bust out, while I'm grabbing some other things to show you, I'm gonna show you guys some Moldavite, some black tektites. I'm literally gonna show you every single crystal that I've got in this car, okay? I just said it, get ready, it's about to go freaking down right now. Woo! Sometimes you just gotta let it rip. So, is it annoying to live in a car? Honestly, guys, there are annoying things about living in a car. And there's also things that are the opposite of annoying, you know? Something that's annoying is that all of my stuff, oh shoot, my camera's being wonky. Oh no, oh no. All my stuff, you know, I got a lot of stuff. I've got a guitar, I've got a djembe drum for drum circles that happen here in Sedona events. When I was in Mount Shasta, they happened all the time. My hair's in my mouth. The thing is like, okay, I'm a short person, I'm 5'8", so I make it laying perpendicular in here for sleeping, but my feet are up against the glove box. That's a little bit annoying. I have to kind of sleep in the fetal position. And you know, I just need more space now because I'm running a whole crystal business, and it's cool because the crystal business is the reason I need a new van, and it's also the reason I'll be able to get one. If you guys want to help support me to get a van, it will change my life for a lot better, and I'll be making such awesome content for you guys. Check out the Etsy link below. I'm telling you guys, I've got the most powerful crystals that you will find anywhere on the internet. I'm very confident to say that because I actually love crystals more than anything, and I'm actually really working with them, you know? I'm not selling them to make money. I'm doing that because it's just who I am. There's a huge difference in energy, and I feel really confident that I will give everybody the best crystals they've ever had. That's just my personal opinion, you know? I don't mean to sound egotistical, but in truth, I really do believe that about myself. So I forgot to show you guys this black obsidian. Oh, this is from Mount Shasta. This, I know a lot of you guys probably saw the video I made about how this has been helping me, and I'll link that below for you guys, but long story short, this is my protection. This protects me from everything. People projecting at me, entities in other dimensions. It protects me from myself. It just is awesome, you know? I just feel so safe and protected with the black obsidian from Shasta. I freaking love it. I've been trying to bust out some necklaces and make some cool pendants for you guys to put up on my Etsy. I am working really hard to get better at rapping. I'm really working on it. So, what are some other things people might want to know about living in a car? This is kind of a weird one. Where do I go to the bathroom? Okay, well, there is right back there behind those bushes. That's where I go to the bathroom. And then you just use biodegradable toilet paper, you dig a hole, you wash your hands afterwards. It's really not that big of a deal. Just a little bit alternative from what people are used to. Something else that's really cool that you might not know is a lot of people are doing exactly what I'm doing. I have multiple people staying here right now at this campsite with me, and they all live in their cars. As a matter of fact, I hear a car coming. It might be my friends. I will introduce you. This will be freaking perfect timing. So the cool thing is I'm making tons of friends all over the place, you know? And a lot of people have projected at me that I'm homeless. I'm telling you, it is absolutely the opposite. Everywhere is my home. I could literally pull over anywhere and spend the night there for the most part, you know? Oh, this is another thing you might be curious about. How do I know where is a safe place to camp and to settle down? Oh, it's not my friends. It's some other person in a truck. I was pretty excited about that. Sorry, guys. What was I talking about? 1, 2, 3. So the places you can sleep at night. There's BLM land is what they call it, Bureau of Land Management. It's public land. Anybody can go and stay there for up to 14 days. Then you just have to move to a new spot that's at least 3 miles away. Really easy to do. There's BLM land in a lot of awesome, beautiful places like Sedona, Mount Shasta, New Mexico. And so there are huge communities of people who are a little bit more hippie-ish like me, vibing out, living in their cars, doing all kinds of alternative things, you know? My friend is an amazing energy healer and massage therapist, and he does that out of his car, and he's successful. He's thriving. He's doing his shit, you know? My friend Des over here that's staying in this tent, he is so tapped into all kinds of plant medicine, herbal information, things like this. It's awesome, guys, because we have the free time and the freedom to actually pursue what is important to us in our hearts, not just fall in line with what everybody else has laid out for us. And I don't mean that as a diss to anybody who has, because I think genuinely that is what a lot of people do want. I think a lot of people really do actually want a house and sustainable income and, you know, all these things. I personally trust the universe so much, I don't care about any of those things. I'm willing to just go out into the world and follow my excitement and adventure because I'm here and I'm alive and I really like living. I really like it a lot. So those are some things I could share with you. Oh, I forgot that I've got this grid over here. So I'm gonna show this one to you guys. Again, sorry for the really slow, strangely turning around camera. I'm gonna try and figure out how to not have to do that all the time. This is a grid I got going on just because I'm activating these Moldavites. I just got these in. So these are like, this is my whole Moldavite collection right now. I generally have a lot, like hundreds of grams at once, but one of my Moldavite videos went viral, and so I completely sold out of all of the Moldavite. And it's been really hard for me to locate and get more because they're not able to collect it and harvest it anymore. Even in the Czech Republic, it's like, done. What there is what there is, and no one wants to sell wholesale. Anyways, long story short, if you don't have a piece of Moldavite yet, I recommend getting one because the price is just gonna keep going up, and it's going to become such a rarity that like you won't be able to find it anymore, you know? And I'm not saying that to institute fear or to try and trigger you to go buy from me like, oh gosh, Nathan says I gotta get Moldavite. You can get it from a few other places as well that have, you know, real Moldavite that I will be happy to authenticate for you if you send me a picture and you wanna make certain. I just am being honest with you guys. Moldavite is the most amazing energy and the most powerful. It's like a jack of all trades for all the crystals. And I just really personally, in my opinion, believe that everybody should be able to work with that. This is really cool. This is actually a piece of snowflake obsidian. This is like a rare collector's item, so I'm really excited that I was able to get my hands on this for one of you guys, whoever wanted it, you know? You can see they're like really, really sexy Moldavites. The juice of these is just... Oh my gosh, you guys know me, I'm freaking ridiculous. So that's what I got going on right now. Oh, and then these are the singing Lemurian Quartz. What I'm doing is I'm just moving high vibrational energy up through and into the Moldavites. Let them know that they're loved and ready for their next people. Now what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm actually gonna put on my camera stand, and I'm gonna stand in front of the camera, and I'm literally gonna show you everything I got going on my vest and in my vest, so you can see how much of an enthusiast I am, and maybe it'll spark some cool ideas for you of things you can do with your crystals. So I'll see you in just a second for that one. All right, guys, this is my crystal vest. For a lot of you who have been following my YouTube for a while, you know that sometimes I come out with like crazy, ridiculous crystal stuff, like crystals wrapped into my hair, crystals in my headband, a crystal chakra necklace, which I'm actually working really hard, by the way, guys, to be able to create a lot of those kind of weird, wild things for you guys too, and have those on my Etsy. That is a work in progress. Could have all kinds of like cool power amulets and stuff too. Anyways, I'm gonna show you what's on my vest. So these are Diamantina Lemurian Quartz. Like I said, I really love these a lot. So much so that I, you know, pulled these out of the collection and have wrapped these onto my vest. And I've done so with copper wire and then bobby pins to hold them there. And it is kind of funky looking, but basically what's going on here is I've got this crazy grid action of the Lemurian Quartz crystal energy coming in. And then right here is where I've got my Moldavite and then you've got the Libyan Desert glass, and then another Libyan Desert glass. So I basically, in my personal opinion, have a freaking nuts grid going on all the time. Like, I'm walking around these days out here in Sedona, and my Moldavite is just going and I just keep cracking up and laughing. And the Lemurian Quartz to me makes me feel so tall. Like, I feel like I'm just stretched all the way up into like the highest vibrational pockets of reality. And reality is reflecting to me that that's true. The success that I'm having in my life right now, the crazy timeline shifting and teleportation and things that are going on, the Diamantina Lemurian Quartz is blowing my mind even still. And you guys can expect that I'm probably gonna start making more videos about it again. Even though I'm no longer in Mount Shasta right now, it still is the energy that I feel really excited about. And same with the Libyan Desert glass. And that's actually also why I have so many of those on my Etsy, is because I only wanna sell the stuff I'm passionate about. That's just my thing. And sorry I keep mentioning the Etsy to you guys, I just, I'm the kind of person who is always talking about what is most exciting to me. And I've just been thinking about my crystal business so much lately, and that's why I keep bringing it up to you guys. I just love it. Like, did you know that you can actually do whatever you want and be supported? Did you know that? I just pretty much found out. So I'm glad that I chose to do what I actually love rather than something else, you know? Okay, now what I've got in this pocket is a piece of quartz, a quartz tower, and this was actually sent to me by my friend Ruby, and this is actually sent to me by my friend Ruby too. So these are like really awesome. I'm excited about them, you know? Now in this pocket, which as you can see is above my left breast, this is my piece of Tanzanite, which, by the way, guys, I'm waiting for my Tanzanite to get here that I'm gonna list on Etsy, and it's from the same place and the same type as this. So heads up, they are heat treated, but that is my preference of energy. I like it better. You guys have probably heard me say that multiple times, so I'm not gonna get into it. This is my pink Tourmaline. It's a really special piece. You don't often find quality like this, so that's definitely a treasure to me. Now, in this pocket, this is my phenakite. This is my second most prized possession next to my Moldavite here, which I guess is what I'm showing you now, even though I said phenakite. Oh, dude, I'm gonna shine a flashlight in this for you guys in just a second, okay? Just, thanks for being patient with me and hanging out with me in this video, guys. There's nothing I'd rather do than talk about crystals with people who actually are excited about it too. That's part of the reason why I left on this journey, actually, by the way. Side note tangent. And that's why I started making YouTube videos. Nobody was hearing me out about the crystals. They thought I was nuts. When I was excited about it and wanted to talk about it, I'd get shut down. So here I am, connecting with you guys, and you have brought so much power and love and confidence into my life. And I just wanted to thank you guys, genuinely. Thank you for seeing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, people look at me pretty often. I've got some crazy stuff going on. But you guys really see me. And yeah, I just wanted to let you know that that's not something that's lost on me. And I want to be the best I can be for you guys and make the best content I possibly can. And anyway, so, sorry, sometimes it just hits diff, you know? So this is my Brazilian phenakite. The energy of this, it literally, you guys see how I'm just zinging all the time and popping off? It's the phenakite. This thing is like a spiritual battery for energy in the spiritual realms, all the metaphysical stuff. This thing is like a generator that amps everything up, and it blows your crown chakra, literally. It blows it, okay? It's not gentle. It's explosion goes off. Just to be perfectly honest, that's the energy of phenakite. It is known as the highest vibrational crystal on planet Earth. I agree, though I've not worked with all of them, so keep that in mind. But the energy of this is so sweet. I love it. It's like just, I love phenakite, and I've got a lot more coming too. I'm excited to be working with that and bust that out too. So that's the phenakite. Now I'm gonna show you the rest really quick because I wanna show you guys some other stuff and talk about some other things before this video gets way too long. Oh, yeah, so right here in the bottom part where like the pencil holders are, that's where you try to push these up. Okay, this one comes out the easiest. That's where I keep my selenite. So these are some selenite blades I just carry around with me. I basically just like to have a whole bunch of stuff. This is my blue kyanite bracelet. This is clear quartz. This is smoky quartz ring that was just given to me actually. White howlite, multicolored tourmaline. And in this pocket, we've got, look at this beautiful piece of selenite. If you guys work with selenite, will you let me know below and what your favorite thing is about it? Because it's new to me that I just really seriously started working with it, and I'm really, really liking it a lot. It's funny because I've been super drawn to black obsidian, which is this one here, right? This is the piece I carry around, and selenite all of a sudden, which are super powerful energies, supposedly, in terms of the selenite, because it's a new one to me. Supposedly, it's really good for clearing energy, right? And I've had this experience before, but now I'm tapped into crystals in a whole new powerful kind of way. And I'm really realizing, wow, there's a lot going on here. And the black obsidian is super protective, absorbing the negative vibes, things like this. And I think it says a lot about where we're at right now on our timeline and what's going on in our life and what's also coming to us based on the crystals we're feeling intuitively drawn to. Clearly, I'm meant to be clearing energy and not absorbing other people's, you know, downtrodden vibes and stuff that is being projected at me lately. And that's cool, you know? Crystals are always here for me. They freaking rock. Now, right on the bottom here, sorry guys, this is gonna be kind of a strange angle, but I'm just trying to lift up the camera here and show you. Okay, so this is my black tektite. So this, awesome energy. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to show you guys the black tektites. Okay, hold on 1 second. I just realized that I forgot to show you the Moldavite with a light shining through it, so that's what this is. Oh yeah. Pretty amazing piece. Yeah, this is my prized possession. This piece is literally an extension of myself in the biggest sense of the word. What was I gonna do? Oh, black tektite, yeah. Here we go, ready? Turning camera around. I think I'm figuring it out. Yeah, I did it. Dude, I'm so pumped about this. I was fiddling around with the buttons and stuff, so I'm feeling pretty proud right now. These are the black tektites I have. Black tektites. These are just, again, some things I've been wrapping and working on. More black tektites, some quartz, amethyst, black obsidian, more black tektites. This is my wire wrapping kit. So this is where I make all my stuff. Now I actually did just realize that I needed to take a picture for my thumbnail for the video before the sun was completely gone. So I've got these pulled out of my car. I figured I might as well give you guys a better look because these are like seriously amazing beauties. This one, I'm just elated that I get to hang on to this until the person, whoever wants it, comes and buys it, you know? Like, things like this, I'm like, please no one buy it. I want to live it and love it forever. So this piece is just amazing. I don't know if you guys can feel it, but I am channeling so much Reiki activation energy into it. Every single night I'm doing that. I like to have this kind of gratitude ritual where I basically am just like vibing with all the things I'm super pumped and grateful about, and then I channel it into a crystal. And I've been doing it to this one over and over and over again. So this is my amethyst. Camera doesn't really want to focus well enough to really be able to show it to you. But this is actually a fun story. This has been passed down from my grandparents to my parents to me. And I begged for this. I was like, please let me have it. Please give it to me. I will love it more than anybody, you know? So here's the Sedona sky and the, you know, sunset that we just missed. Sorry I didn't show that to you guys. Sometimes I'm not always thinking as fluidly as other times, you know? And right now I'm actually in a 2-day fasted state. So if I seem a little bit strange to you guys, that's why. Fun fact about me, I like to do fasting very regularly. I love it. It just works for me. It's a good spiritual tool. And not to insinuate that anybody is like super excited all the time about any small thing that I do, but obviously you guys have noticed I shaved my beard, and maybe some of you guys will ask, so I'll just tell you right now. I shaved the beard spiritually for no reason at all, because I just follow my excitement and listen to my heart, and I do what sounds the most exciting to me. So all of a sudden it sounded super exciting to shave, so I just did it. That's the spiritual reason. The physical human ego reason is that it's been really hot here in Sedona, and so much food and sweat, and the hair's going into my mouth all of the time, and it's just really intense. So I guess, you know, I do have a crystal giveaway for you guys. I actually was so pumped to show you all my crystals, I didn't even think about that. Okay, here, I gotta come up with it right now because I did not plan this. I'm very sorry. Okay, here we go. So ridiculous. You guys are literally seeing my like true flow right now. This is literally how it is for me. Okay, so what I've got in my hand here is a piece of, here, I'll just do it like this. This is a piece of Columbianite, which I just realized I forgot to show you guys my collection of that, so I'll show you that in a moment. This is a black tektite. And this is one of the singing Lemurian Quartz. So, here's what you gotta do to be able to be considered the winner of this video. And the winner will have the opportunity to pick 2 of these crystals, okay? Not 1, you get to pick 2. So here's what you can do to be considered for the winner. Number 1 is to like the video and push the thumbs up button. Number 2 is to be a subscriber and have the bell notification clicked. And number 3 is to comment below, and in your comment you can say anything that has to do with the video that's relevant, and then just let me know which one of these 3 is what you would like to take home with you. So now what I'm gonna do is turn this around. And by the way, guys, I know I say this every video, I just wanna make sure all the new people that are showing up here, sorry for all you guys that are my subscribers that are hearing me like a broken record lately. It's just the vibe. It is a robot algorithm that chooses the crystal winner, not me. So make sure you do those 3 things correctly or you won't even be considered by the robot algorithm. So this is what Columbianite looks like when you put it through the light or aim it up at the sun. And I just think it's so beautiful. So this is a newer energy to me, and I was drawn to this because it is actually an ancient form of obsidian. And obsidian, like I told you guys in the earlier part of the video, is what I'm really tuning into right now and is really helping me a lot. So there are some similarities in energy, but interesting, I feel tektite energy from this high vibrational flow that I don't get from obsidian. And it's not a tektite technically. So I just think that's really interesting. I'm curious if any of you guys think anything about that, or if you know anything, or you have an opinion on that. It feels like a tektite to me, but you know, from what I read online, it's ancient obsidian, not a tektite. So I'm just like, I don't know, you know? Now, that's pretty much what I gotta say about the crystal stuff, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I think I showed you most of what I got going on. If I forgot something, I'll kick myself in the something later. But right now, what I just wanna tell you guys is the absolute truth, and it's not because I'm trying to brag. Hold on, I'm gonna fix something on the camera. It's because I think it's really powerful for me to share my personal truth and story with you guys, so that you know that there are opportunities out in the world. I completely left everything behind in all of normal society to come out here and do this. Dude lives in a car with 100 pounds of crystals. Come on. That's so abnormal. That is not a cookie cutter shape that is presented to you, and you're taught in school that that's a possibility that you could be. But I gotta tell you guys, it might not be crystals for you like it is for me, in the same sense of making a whole lifestyle out of it, and it's my whole life. Literally all my free time I'm working with crystals, making crystal stuff, and I love it. I wouldn't change it for anything. And that's what I want to tell you guys is you can do, is you can really choose what it is that you love and is in your heart and is a passion of yours, and I promise you that you can sustain yourself and make revenue from that. And I've got a video tagged in the description for you guys. It's called LDG Money Consciousness Video. I highly recommend, if you haven't seen that video, that you check it out, because that video is literally expressing all the raw truth about how you can make money doing anything and the energy of that and how it works. So if we can make money doing anything and we can sustain ourselves and thrive and live from anything, then why would we continue to choose doing what other people want us to do and what everybody else tells us is normal? Why would we choose that when there's something powerful in our hearts that is speaking to us that makes us feel like a child, that we really are so excited about, you know? I would love to hear from you what you are most excited about. Let me know. What is it that you are most excited about and passionate in your heart? Don't even think about it from the scope of how can I make money on this? Don't tell me like it's a business. Tell me what it is that moves you and inspires you. And you know what? You know what? Because you are so awesome and special, and you've got something so exciting in your heart that you're gonna go for, and you're even gonna share it with me below, that says something to me. That really says something. And so I wanna do a special giveaway for you, okay? Anybody who's made it to this point, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm feeling like this is really meant to be. I didn't plan this, you know, this is the universe coming through. You deserve what it is that is exciting to you. And you feel it right now. You feel that energy in your heart. You feel that belief. You feel that excitement. That's what it is. That's what we are. A gift of excitement here with the joy to live on the planet. So let me know below what is the most exciting and passionate thing to you in your heart, in all of Earth and all of reality. It can be something completely out of reach. It could be something you already have or are doing. And the winner, I'll do a second giveaway for this video. Same 3 things, okay? Have the video liked, be a subscriber, bell notification, but for this one, the comment has to be what it is that you're excited about. And for that, you will take home this Libyan Desert glass. I will even wrap this into a necklace for you if you request that in your comment. Libyan Desert glass is the best energy for manifestation of anything. It's why I have a whole bunch of it. It's why I'm super excited to be able to give that to people on Etsy and be someone who can supply real Libyan Desert glass, not the fake stuff. Anyways, I won't rant right now. Anybody else that's interested in making this passion and excitement just a serious reality in the same way that I have, and you can feel crystal energy, highly recommend getting some Libyan Desert glass and resonating with that vibration, because that is the energy that combined with your passion will literally make it so that you are no longer following your dreams, you're living them. And that's me, you know? It really is, and I can't believe how lucky and blessed I am. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. This was a strange one, I know, but this is what I was most excited to do today. That's how I flow. That's where all my success is coming from, guys. I don't think about what's gonna be the most popular video, what's gonna be the most successful crystal to sell. I do what I am most excited and passionate about in that moment. And today it was turning on the camera right before I go to bed and sharing with you guys who I really am and what's going on here with all my crystals. Thanks for watching. Thanks for seeing me. I see you too. Well, I feel you. Much love to you guys. I do make 2 crystal videos every single week. Make sure to subscribe if you like crystal vibes. I'll see you for the next one. Thanks so much. Have a good one.